Clipping complete. Wear goggles or wear new eyes. Last year, 333 incidents involving eyes.
No. It doesn't say since last year, I think. It says... 1 second. Look at this.
Last year
Last
is...
year. Oh, in 1997, yeah. Involving eyes were reported. So at least that's a fresh poster. Emergency uranium containment team to Sector D? What?
You heard the man.
Yeah. Oh no, we're going critical. We fucking removed the screwdriver. Oh no.
God. That story is fucking insane.
Yeah, reading the medical reports is gross.
You were too late to revive him. Should have given him more painkillers.
That's not how it works. Problem is, they're not legally allowed to, like, do that a lot of the time. Even if they know, like, you're gonna die horribly, it's like, yeah, we kind of give you, like, you know, a respectful death. Because the laws prohibit us from doing so.
The law is the law. I'm very, very dead.
Almost. There were a couple. You can probably break a couple of those boxes. There's probably medkits in there. Oh. It's him. So, the party runs in. There's fog cloud. There's also silence because Rogue said, I'm not taking any fucking chances with these wizards. And then I cast that little funky spell, which I don't remember the name of, but let me just look it up real quick. Gosh. There we go. The Shadow of Moyle. So this idiot is in darkness, in silence, in a fog cloud. He can't see anything, although I believe his true sight bypasses my magical darkness.
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure. But the fog doesn't. He's pretty fucked. He starts panicking. So what he does is shut the door down.
Like, stop having it be closed.
Yes. The rogue says, okay, well, you want to die there, then you're going to die there. And he just basically... Wow, those effects are gross. Those effects are ugly. That was nasty. Right. So the rogue just holds the door from the other side. This idiot walks around the room and realizes that he is in a room that he cannot see, and there's no exit, except for this tiny little arrow slit thing. And so he starts panicking. Like, even more. And then he hears the barbarian saying, hey, I am going to fucking murder you. And he starts panicking even more. So he tries the only thing he can do, because none of his spells work, except for, I believe, Minor Illusion and Counterspell. So he tries to escape for this little arrow slit. And the DM says, well, it's like, I don't want to do it, because he wanted to actually have a, you know, dangerous, scary fight, but we've got to counter that hard. Grenade, there's grenade.
I noticed.
Right, so the only thing left to him is to escape for this thing, and the DM says, okay, well, this... Oh, they drop medkits, that's nice. So, this idiot tries to escape, and his DC is fucking 20, and he rolls a 14, and he can't escape, and he gets stuck. That's when we open the door, and basically attack his butt, sticking out through the window. And they die horribly. Our sorceress says, you know what, I feel like I want to drop the concentration on the fog. I'm like, if any one of us dies, or you die, I am going to revive you, and I'm going to stab you until you die a second time. And she said, oh, don't worry about it, you'll be fine. And they cancel this thing. And so what this idiot immediately does is they immediately counterspell their attack that they tried to kill him with. And you're like, I counterspell the counterspell. And they roll, and because he counterspelled it with level 5, and she only had level 4, she had to roll. And thankfully she rolled an 11, which means I believe she succeeded? Oh wait, no. Whatever. They used some ability to give them extra points, like guidance. So they counterspell him, and this guy eats a critical hit, guiding bolt for like 40 damage, and his head explodes. And now we have a headless fiend corpse in the window. So that was gross. And I asked the DM, I'm actually like down to 1 ration. Can I just straight up just eat this thing? It's not like a human, nobody in the party is going to be upset about, can I? And they're like, you know what, fair enough, just do it. And I'll have to roll for some magical effects probably, because we're rolling on this weird table for eating magical things that can kind of backfire. You know, if you eat a dragon thing, you either turn into a dragon, or the dragon gets revived and then murders you,
What?
or you get superpowers.
What a situation.
Yeah, so I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna. Good thing I know how to skin and prepare a dog. Don't ask why. It's a survival thing. So I'm gonna skin this fox demon thing, and I'm gonna fucking prepare food, and I'm not gonna share it with anyone because everybody's gonna be, oh, ew, how can you eat fucking people? It's like, well, it doesn't matter, they're dead. I love this so much in Source games too. I wanted to point out since I saw the episode 1. Like, I love shoving shit for these windows because they break in these, like, really nice little square panels for some reason. And the noise is, like, super satisfying. Also because I was never allowed to break windows even though I wanted to. So now it's like a forbidden fruit kind of thing. A can!
But a can of what?
A can of Claire,
Stop
probably.
rolling! Loltana. Pincher Brilliant. Glanslak. Oh, it's a shiny coating.
Hmm.
That's Dutch. I don't know why there's Dutch on there.
Wait, you can rotate item like that?
No, it's just being funky. Look at all these
Huh.
Black Mesa branded pieces of garbage.
To be perfectly honest, from the marketing standpoint, the Black Mesa symbol is very sexy.
It's pretty good.
So is Aperture Science, technically.
I appreciate your gusto, but gonna have to move back a bit. Jesus Christ, this shotgun just loses after over distance.
Yeah. After about 10 feet, it starts shooting marshmallows. You know, the bounce off of enemies with a little squeaky sound. Oh, that's the room where the guy got eaten.
Yeah, because that was the... How did you get in?
I don't think there was anyone in this room before.
Yeah.
He's gonna put the blame on you. Shoot him before he doesn't. Shoot it before he talks to authorities or the reporters.
With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get
That's it.
the transit system out.
Killing him makes the secure access button work. What? I know that's a failsafe, but that's so dumb.
Well, he could be shot by the soldiers, I believe. Did you suck up all the armor juice?
Yeah, that one was empty.
Ah. Man,
break all
breaking
the
those
boxes.
boxes isn't fun anymore. None of them have anything in them.
Aww. What a sad world we live in.
Yes.
Come on, I still...
Well, I'm just happy that this is still like a really like old-timey shooter thing instead of having a sprint button that has you like not be able to shoot and the aim down sight thing, which I hate in old games. It's like, how to make this game better? It's like just add iron sights. Like, why? Just enjoy the classic thing.
They move faster than I think they should.
What, the shots?
Yeah.
Actually, I believe they move as fast as before. It's just that in the original the range was bigger,
Yeah, I noticed.
so it took a while to travel. Also, they shoot like 3 of them at once, which is like I assume is appropriate for a spit attack. Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry about the arc, by the way. Like, at least they tried to be polite about this.
The orc.
We're still a weenie for it, but hey.
They are a weenie.
Yeah.
Listen.
That is
I want to play raw, and I'm like, listen. If you want to play it raw, you wouldn't have joined up with the initial game offer.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, you know what? I wanted to be polite, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to pull him out on this, because, you know. That kind of breaks the whole gentleman's agreement thing.
Well, now we got 3 if the kobold isn't gonna squish out, and if they squish out, we'll still have squish.
Yes. And now it can squish the squish. Also, you know what's funny about this? It's like you go to the surface and it's like, and then you go back all the way back down. You know why? You want to know why?
Because they're mortaring everything?
No. Remember when you were in the train, it said it's 93 degrees outside, and he goes out there, it's like, oh, that's too hot. And he goes back inside into a comfortable 68.
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Well, it does be comfortable. I don't know, 68 sounds like a little low for me, personally. But hey, what do I know?
Do do
I'm just a
do
lizard.
do 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 dun. Ba 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 ba.
I always like that section.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Man,
I'll say, hey, I'm gonna be
Spirit
in
Tracks
like
had a nice little
3
track.
episodes by this point.
What?
I'm gonna be in like 3 episodes.
You're
of
famous
your show.
now.
Yes. What?
So that apparently is what happens even in the original game, and I can't imagine anyone would stay on the train that's about to collide with something. But hey, kudos to you.
Did you notice the effect of the radiation where everything goes like pixely?
Yes.
It's because you're not looking through your eyes, you're looking for the fucking camera, and that literally destroys the film because it's 1998. So they've been using film probably for this.
I think that there's another reason you can give, which is that high energy particles like that cause weird flickering. Like, apparently, if you know that the way to find neutrinos is they just have this fucking massive detector in ice, and they hope that something collides somewhere in the perfect pitch black. I imagine it's the same with cameras and radiation.
Yes, but that would be extremely damaging to your retina, so it will never go back to normal. You'll just
Yeah,
see these
but here's the
forever.
better question: why is the HEV not calibrated for radiation?
It is calibrated, it's just that Gordon doesn't wear a fucking helmet like an idiot.
Gordon, your lack of helmet wearing is very concerning. Oh, hey, look, these batteries. We're gonna need this in a few games.
Yes! Let's drink battery acid.
Yeah, we're gonna need them for that one section with the car.
Yes, exactly. Can you imagine it's actually the same fucking batteries?
Listen, I brought this battery all the way from Black Mesa. Give him a send off.
Yes. Doesn't matter that it's like supposedly across the world. Fucking map in Alyx is so weird. I haven't seen the walkthrough of this game. I have no idea what happens in it. Honestly, not really interested at this point. But somebody showed me the map, and it's like, oh, that's a map. There's like here in the middle of Siberia. Like, okay, why does everybody have a fetish for Siberia? So gross.
In
Siberia
the middle
sucks,
of
yo.
Siberia, our house.
Yeah, and then there's like United States, and it's like it's Jen
I was
Cross
leaving you
Pacific.
alone because I thought you were gonna be nice about this.
Yeah,
But I
you're
guess
just
we
gonna
can't be
spit.
friends. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? The answer is because you're jerks.
I've seen so much furry character personas like made out of these.
Bull squids, really.
Yeah, bull squids.
Well, as the furry agenda continues, it's only gonna get more and more likely. People are always about the gay agenda. I tell you, it's the furries with the agenda around here. They're the ones giving your kids personas.
Yes. They made it so you can jump from inclines. In the first Half-Life, I believe, whenever you tried to, you would just kind of like bounce a little bit. So unless you were like super precise or super lucky at you jump, you would just not ever jump off of a slope like that.
They kept crouch jumping though,
Yeah.
which is
You
fancy.
could. I mean, hell, you can beat the whole. You can speedrun the whole fucking game with crouch jumping. Because it's called bunny hopping. Fuck yeah. When I used to play in the ESL, in the fucking European Cybersport League or whatever it was, I actually had to do this, like, as a job, pretty much. God. That brings so many unpleasant memories. Okay, so get this. We're doing Half-Life Deathmatch. Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, and Half-Life 1 Deathmatch on the side. And so we were competing for the best in Europe, and we were pitted against the German team. And so the German team said, okay, so the premise was that you're supposed to have 3 games, right? You have 2 out of 3. And you were supposed to have 1 game on your home server, so you have home advantage, 1 game on the enemy team server, so they have home advantage, and then you're going to have 1 on the neutral server that is like geographically roughly between you two, right? So like you are very likely to win 1 game, very likely to lose another game, and then the 3rd game actually decides you know. Oh, gross. Yeah, you told me about their eyes keep popping all nasty. And the Germans said in the fucking finale, oh, the Russian server sucks, so we don't want to play in them. And so they got 2 neutral ones. And so they won.
Jackass.
And so we were second best in Europe. That's my crowning achievement. That's the only thing I have to mine. Well, I suppose, and also working on fucking Patrick. That's about it. Man, this bull squid is like standing there. It's like, wow, I'm walking, but I'm feeling worse. It's like, holy shit. Oh.
Oh, we're gonna get to
God
this
damn.
section now. Ugh.
In Half-Life 2, they planned to have bull squids, and they looked actually kind of cute. But
Aww,
then they cut them out.
baby!
Yeah.
You're not a
and they said,
baby.
you know, we don't. Yeah, gross. I like how their skulls are actually missing now. That's adorable. Bubble. Nice work. Fuck was that?
I like the secret. It's neat. It's like, hey, are
Yes,
you
it is.
adventurous and daring?
Yes.
Be
Get
rewarded.
choked by this monster tentacle thing, and maybe you'll get some heals. Unless you fuck up and you fall off of it. Oh, ow! That looked like it hurt. Can you shoot him before he gets dragged?
Nah, that's his problem. Oh yeah, I think if you crouch, it can't actually hear you.
Yeah. Point is, you're making noise when you walk, but if you crouch, you don't.
Listen, Como, if you wanted to tell me I'm fat. Also, wasn't the guard in the original game completely invincible here, and he just kept getting smacked?
Well, I believe that depends entirely on if the game glitches out or not. Because the guard that was here in my game, he says, I'm gonna kill you, immediately jumps out, and immediately eats shit, like, just straight up, just gibbs into 10 million pieces. I think if you drop, no, if you drop, like, a couple of those satchel charges into this, it just goes away for a few minutes.
We'll try it on the way back.
Yeah, I think you should throw a grenade there.
I should have thrown a grenade at the door, yeah.
How nice of them to put those warning cones in there.
In the middle of a